A very good afternoon. You're watching News 9 with me, Akshita. Well, Ambrish has been discharged after a routine checkup, and doctors said that he was admitted as a precautionary measure. Well, this definitely comes as good news for fans who are still concerned about his health, as the Rebel star was admitted to Vikram Hospital for the third time. Rebel star Ambrish recently had a stint in hospital following a lung infection. Fans of the veteran actor were upset again when news broke of him visiting a hospital. They suspected that the actor fell ill again, and there were even rumors that he was admitted to the ICU. But hospital management denied this and said that Ambrish is doing well. And finally, Ambrish has also been discharged from Vikram Hospital, is what we understand. Of course, he was admitted on a late Friday night at about 11 p.m. and after spending a day in hospital, he has now been discharged. We understand that it was more of a precautionary measure and that there is no reason for anyone to worry. Ambrish is still very much hale and hearty. So, of course, it is great news, and all his fans will heave a sigh of relief after it has been announced that Ambrish is once again back to his home, and there is nothing to worry about. Mike. Well, in fact, just a couple of days before this, even Ambrish was taken to a Mysore hospital late into the night, and this led to a lot of speculation where people even said that he had been taken to the ICU. But Ambrish himself clarified, stating that there was no need for anyone to worry. It was a routine checkup, and the reason he chose a strange hour was because he did not want to disturb anyone inside the hospital, did not want to exhibit too much of fanfare. And of course, after that, he returned to Bengaluru, once again entered the Vikram Hospital, leading more fuel to the rumors that he was once again unwell. Well, the actor cum politician has been suffering from lung infection for the last many months. Remember, he was admitted for the same back in February to Vikram Hospital, post which, for better treatment, he was even taken all the way to Singapore. And now after that, he went on a holiday where he recuperated in Malaysia and finally returned to Bengaluru. And the thought that Ambrish could have been sick again, could in fact be also going away for treatment, led to a lot of fans being upset, wondering if in fact Ambrish was unwell once again. But as it turns out, Ambrish was only going in for a primary check, and besides that, the doctors also announced that there is no need to worry. He was being checked out, and there was only a precautionary measure at hand to admit him for a day. My colleague Bansi now joins us over the phone lines with more information. Bansi, of course, there was a lot of worry that Ambrish's health has deteriorated. Any word on exactly why he was taken to Vikram Hospital in the first place?
Well, Ambrish and his wife Sumalata came in here the day before. Today is a Sunday, and they came in here on Friday. And they have been in the hospital, and they've gone through a series of tests, like blood sugar tests and several other basic tests they've gone through. And now in a short while, he will be discharged from Vikram Hospital. This is on Millers Road. In fact, the media is here. A lot of attention, especially on Ambrish, because let's remember that Ambrish and Sumalata had come in here on Friday, and Ambrish was an inpatient here. This is more as a routine. He has gone through these tests, and there is nothing worrisome so far. That's indicating nothing to worry. But nevertheless, these are mandatory tests which doctors have conducted, and Ambrish will set in some time.
Right, Bansi. Also, of course, this has led to a lot of worry among fans who believe that maybe Ambrish's health has deteriorated once again. Any statement coming in from Ambrish's family members, or for that matter, from the doctors?
All of us are eagerly waiting to speak to Mr. Ambrish or his wife, Sumita. both of whom are within the hospital. They are going through the formalities of discharge. As soon as he steps out, we will try and ask him a few questions, especially about his health, because this has been an issue of concern for the entire state. So all of us out here, the media out here, just outside the hospital, waiting for a response from the family. We will have to wait for that. But meanwhile, even as the family, we will wait for the response. Dr. Sudhir and the doctors who have been attending to Amrish, now they are expected here. So the media, in fact, waiting for them, because a team of doctors who attended to Amrish, especially Dr. Sudhir and Dr. Ravish, are expected here in some time, and they will be briefed to the media in a greater detail about all the tests that Mr. Amrish has taken and all that they can reveal to the media and public about.
Right, Bansi. So quite clearly, what they are trying to say is that it is a regular checkup. But the question, of course, is Amrish was also taken to a hospital in Mysore and soon after was admitted to the Vikram hospital, which is what has led to a lot of questions. In fact, that lung infection is back to haunt him.
Well, we have no details on that. We have no details on that about his health condition just now, but nothing worrying. Nothing to worry. That is what the official establishment is saying, because nothing of very great concern. As things stand now, we will have more details from the doctors on this, about his lung condition, because let's remember that there was water accumulation in the lungs, and that was possibly due to a very serious infection. Now, what is the condition of his lungs? The pulmonologist will be able to tell us, and overall, what is his health condition, what are the tests revealing, all this the doctors will tell us. We are waiting for that result now, Akshita.
Right, Bansi. We'll come back to you there for more information, but what we do understand is that Amrish will be discharged anytime now. He's not yet been discharged from the hospital, and there is a lot of talk that it is only a routine check, nothing out of the ordinary, and the doctors are expected to come together and announce exactly what they will do to ensure that what they have done, in fact, over the last many days, to ensure that there is no panic as such. Fans already talking about whether Amrish is once again suffering from an illness, whether in fact he has a lung infection once again. So to put to rest all those rumours, the doctors are expected to speak, and hopefully the family too will clear the air on exactly what happened to Amrish, why has he been rushed to the hospital once again. But of course, the doctors are saying as of now that there's nothing to worry about, that they did conduct a series of intensive tests, and that was the reason Amrish had to be admitted. But he will be discharged anytime now. We understand that he and his wife are going ahead and filling out the formalities. Suppose that they will step out of the hospital. Well, Karunanidhi today made a shocking statement supporting Jallikattu. He urged the state government to file a review petition to ensure that the Jallikattu tradition continues in Tamil Nadu. He said that it is a part of Tamil Nadu tradition and all efforts must be made to preserve it. The Supreme Court had banned the popular post-harvest Jallikattu or bullfights in Tamil Nadu. The Supreme Court said it violated provisions of the 50-year-old Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act. And now DMK Supremo Karunanidhi has written to the Tamil Nadu government urging it to file for a review petition of the Supreme Court's ban. Well, in a statement, Karunanidhi asked Jayalalitha and her government to respect everyone's feeling and ensure that the traditional bullfight continues in the state. According to him, Tamil heritage should be saved and everyone's feelings must be respected. He's also gone on to state that the state should keep in mind the law and order issue if a blockade is imposed on Jallikattu, hinting that there will be widespread protests upon the ban of the popular sport and, of course, something that is a part of tradition. But the Supreme Court had made this decision on May 7th, where it asked the centre to amend the law on preventing cruelty to animals to bring bulls within its ambit, which effectively means the end of Jallikattu as well as bull racing and the likes. The court also struck down a 2011 Tamil Nadu law regulating the conduct of Jallikattu. The law provided for conducting Jallikattu from Jan to May in various places in Tamil Nadu to ensure the protection of not only the participants but also of the spectators.